Here at the USA Pavilion, Sze, we have the curator, and we would like to have some information about this awesome work that Sze did for the pavilion.
My name is Carrie Lovelace. I'm the co-commissioner of the U.S. Pavilion, along with Holly Block, who's the other co-commissioner. She's the executive director of the Bronx Museum of the Arts, which is the commissioning institution. Sze has done a work called Triple Point. Triple Point is the state of a substance at which three of its forms exist in a state of gas, frozen, and liquid. So, for example, water, that would be ice, steam, and water, and liquid water. It refers to a state of stability and instability, and that's a theme that Sze is very concerned with. The installation inhabits the entire U.S. Pavilion, which is a 1930 Delano and Aldrich structure. It's one of the oldest existing architectural forms in the Biennale, and she engages in a very probing and yet kind of whimsical dialogue with the pavilion. Each of the 5 galleries of the pavilion has a separate installation, and the final installation comes out into the garden and continues in a spiral up the facade. It's full of discoveries, little secrets. It bears examination on many levels and deserves many visits to fully comprehend what is in it and within it.
It seems as Sze works with things that exist. She picked up everywhere, mostly here in Venice when she came, and she transforms everything in a fragile world that seems a world apart, it seems a world of dreams. Not exactly only this, because we can find everything very specifically decorated and represented and made purposely for the pavilion, for Venice, but following a stream of her mind.
It's a very site-specific piece. It really has to do with this place. However, 60% of it was done actually in New York, broken down, shipped here, and then 40% was created here on site in Venice. One of the things that she's done is a dialogue with the idea of the stones of Venice. So she's using stones that are around the pavilion, but one of the ironies of Venice is that there are no stones that are native to Venice because Venice is a landfill that was built on a raft. So she's created stones as a kind of an interesting kind of commentary and kind of a witty observation, and she actually continues them not just at the pavilion but out into Venice itself, onto the Via Garibaldi, so you can see little traces of her work. It's like a treasure hunt. You can find them all over Venice.
And then the other discovery is trying to find out what is the real one, what is the fake one. For example, a huge stone that is in the entrance of the pavilion that is after this room that is completely light and fake. So compared to the massive stone that you can find, not here in Venice because we haven't a massive stone, but still something that makes you think about fragility and imminence of the world.
Exactly, and there's so much contradiction, so things that seem fragile are solid, and things that seem very solid are actually fragile, and it's a really beautiful poetry, not just about the making of art, but about our existence itself.
Will this installation be part of a museum after the Biennale?
It's very, very site-specific. We intend to take part of the piece to the Bronx Museum afterwards, and we hope that there may be a further life to this in some kind of way that people in the United States can experience it. But it's difficult. You can't take the entire show because you have to take the entire U.S. Pavilion with it to really, and Venice itself, to really be able to understand it.
Thank you.
Thank you.